Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel where we are doing our very best to give you the most realistic look at documenting our journey as we prepare to leave the rat race and move to an off-grid life. We are learning it is a process, and there are things that need to get done and be in place before we make the big move. We took some time out, though, to say happy birthday to our awesome dog, Brody.
Happy birthday, dear Brody!
There.
Yay!
We also paused so I could do a much-needed transplant. With many things to get done, we decided that I would start to tidy up the right side of the house in the backyard. This was a plus as the warm weather is peaking right around the corner, which causes the grass and the weeds to grow, and then we have to start maintaining it on top of everything else that we are striving to get accomplished. If you are already subscribed to our channel, we would like to say thank you so much for your support. And if not, hit that subscribe button and join the LOP family. Let me show you guys this. Do you see this? I've taken off most of them, but do you see that right there? They're growing. They grow out. They just keep growing out all the way around it. Actually, you can see them. They're starting to grow right there. They're starting to grow. They're growing through little cracks. And I've already taken these out, and then I have to take the rest of these out. But as you know, winter, sometimes I'll just pass by and I'll just pull some off. But it just all the way around. And Will and them are getting out here. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow so that he can cut the grass and do all the trimming and edging or whatever you call it. But yeah, so it's coming along. Let's keep going. Now what I'm going to do is, I hope you can see the difference, but this is peppermint. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, this is peppermint, but this right here, this is a weed. So I'm going to be going through and pulling those out. Yeah, see this? This is weed. That's weed. So I'm going to be going through here, and that's what I'm about to do now. I'm getting ready to start pulling the weeds out. Now, the small little pieces right here, the small little pieces right here, I'm just going to break off and put them back in here. They actually serve as mulch for it, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not worried about these right here. They're so tender that I can actually squeeze them in my hand and they won't break. So they won't break, so I'm not worried about that. All right. And then as I go along, I'm just gonna, when I see weeds, I'm just gonna pull them out. Now, there are some rogue weeds in here because they're so small. So before the peppermints get, too big, or when I can see the weeds easily, I'll come back and I'll take them out. Yeah, see, these have been growing for a while, so it's easy for me to see them. Yeah, it's easy for me to see them, so just pull them on out. But the ones that are small, they're so small, and the peppermints that are so small, and I can't tell the difference because they're that small, then, I just wait for them to get big enough. Yep, I wait for them to get big enough. These are a bit too long, so I'm going to take these and put them over with there's a couple of them that are a little too long. I'm going to put them in our stack that I'm going to tell you what I use these for. All right, there wasn't many weeds. There wasn't many weeds in here. Had a little group here and there, but there weren't many. Yeah, and believe it or not, this whole thing is going to be full. I'm not even worried about a lot of leaves being in it. So, I take out what I can, and what I can't becomes mulch. That's just how I see it. What I can't becomes mulch. And the only thing it's going to do is benefit it as it breaks down the nutrients from the leaves. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at what we have. Hold on. Yeah, all right. Let's get that. I got a row pieces of dead stem, so let's get it off the sides. All right. So let's take a look at what we have right now. This right here is what we have, guys. This is what it looks like when I finish clearing it out and getting out as many leaves as possible and getting around the sides. And I'm probably gonna pull up some more weeds just from around the side, but Will get the rest of these when he comes out here and cuts the grass. Yeah, he'll get the rest of this. But this is what it looks like. Now, as far as this, if you guys use these for something else, it doesn't have to be peppermint stems. It could just be any kind of stems. Let me know what you use those for in the comments. Okay guys, we're gonna clean up this area now. This is what we catch our carpenter bees in. This is trash. Just doing that first, just to trying to make sure there's no snakes over here. Any unwanted friends. And we'll probably put some weed killer down here. Yeah, we'll probably put some weed killer down. I already know we will, not probably. We'll put some weed killer down here. It's very challenging to get all the weeds up from through here without putting that down, so yeah. Okay. All right, that's the best we can do for right now. All right. All right, guys, we're getting up the last of this, and we're just putting it in the firewood bin. Let me take you over there. Let's go to the firewood bin. I'm gonna take these over there. And we're just throwing them in here. And when we get ready to, because here in Georgia, I don't think we're going to get any more cold weather. And the reason I don't think that we're getting any more cold weather is because last week I saw a cardinal. And cardinals wouldn't come back unless it's warm. So even though we even had I think 2 days later, we had a freeze. Nothing big like it was with the storm, but we did have a freeze. It was below freezing. And it didn't matter. After that, we've been in the 40s at night. So I don't think we're going to have any more cold weather. And we're going to use that for the fire pit when we light up the fire pit. So see, even if the winter is over with, you could still use it.